So one of the biggest questions I get all the time is, okay, great, you got credit cards. I can get credit cards, but how can I actually leverage them to make money? How do you use credit cards to make money? How can you literally logistically make a six-figure side hustle or a seven-figure dream business happen by just using credit cards? Well, in this video, people, I'm gonna share it with you. I'm gonna tell you why I love credit cards and how I leverage them, so you don't wanna miss it. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. Welcome everybody back to the Radical Marketer YouTube channel, where we teach you how to build credit, leverage credit, and create wealth. So smash that like button, punch that subscribe button, and knock out that bell notification button, because I make videos daily, my friend, and you, that's right, you don't want to miss it. If it's your first time on my channel, thank you so much for trusting me with your time. I promise not to waste it, give you all stuff and no fluff. And I tell people all the time, I'm who the gurus hate and who the banks hate, because I tell you what they don't want you to know or what they want you to pay for. So welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. And for all of my radical marketers, Radical Nation out there, smash that like button. Throw down that comment right now in the comment section, so that way we can get this video going off in the YouTube galaxy and we can keep growing, because we're becoming one of the fastest growing YouTube channels in the finance space on YouTube, and it's all because of you. And if you haven't joined the private Facebook group, it's literally like a free mentorship. Daily tricks and tips of credit hacks being dropped, data points being dropped in the Facebook group. You don't want to miss it. Completely free, no spam allowed, no self-promotion. If any of that happens and get instantly kicked out, it's a safe place for you to learn and grow and leverage your credit. So join that private Facebook group and add me on Instagram at Radical Marketer. All right, y'all, let's get right into the nitty gritty. First of all, feel free to share this video if you feel like anybody could actually benefit from it. This is going to be a little bit of a different video in the fact that I'm going to be very organic and just kind of be this is going to be very beginner, because a lot of you people out there have got this concept that credit is for the poor or credit is bad. You don't want to be in credit. I used to be that guy that was like Dave Ramsey's nephew that was like, yeah, I only pay with cash, man. You know, the BMW's the new mortgage. You know, I used to say that type of stuff ignorantly. Like, I used to think that I had to pay everything with cash, because nobody taught me the power and the concept of leveraging other people's money to create wealth, or leveraging credit to create an empire, or making your dreams happen. And honestly, they don't teach you that stuff in school. They teach you to go to school and be an employee and be a good human, go get your 4-year education, know exactly what you want to do at 18, 19 years old, put yourself through $60,000 to $80,000 worth of student loans and pay it back, and be a good human and go work for somebody else. They don't teach you entrepreneurship. They don't teach you financial literacy. And they definitely don't teach this to certain places in America and some more of the urban areas out there. And it's super unfortunate. And that's why I'm so happy that this channel can be a beacon of hope for many people. Whether you're black, white, Republican, or Democrat, gay or straight, doesn't matter. We can all come together, grow, love, and unify in a time that's so divided right now. And so I'm super huge on this channel. I'm excited to do this video for you guys. But basically, I'm going to break down some of my notes in the comment section. Tell me why you love to leverage credit. What was your story? How did credit change your life? How have you been able to create a 6 to 7 figure business by leveraging credit cards and then getting lines of credit? Tell me your story in the comment section. I think it'd be super motivational for all of us to write something in the comment section, so other people can read that comment section and find hope, because some people are at A and some people are at Z, some people are at Alpha, some people are at Omega, you know, and everybody's in their own process and their own journey. And I was at the beginning stages one time, and if I would have had a channel like this where I could join a free Facebook group, where I could have somebody that I could ask a question to, where I could have a community of like-minded people, man, that'd have been like, I'd have been so further ahead. Instead, I purchased a bunch of courses that were BS, and they just wanted to take my money and tell me the latest hack, and not how to think long-term or evergreen with it, right? So that's just some of the things off of my heart. Basically, the biggest thing that you have to know is mindset, right? So if you want to create a 6-figure income, right, that's $100,000 a year, right? We need to reverse engineer. Where do you want to get to? Let's break these huge goals into small goals, right? That big number, let's break that bad boy down to something digestible where you can say, oh, I can handle that. I can do that. This is what I got to do. But sometimes we have these things in our head like $100,000, man, I could never do that. But it's completely possible if you reverse engineer and break it down into layman's terms, so that way you know the numbers, so you know how to get there. If you don't know the numbers, you can't scale with it, right? So $100,000, and this is the mindset. The first thing is mindset, and it's not hocus pocus. I love Tony Robbins, I love Deepak Chopra, I love all these people, right? But like, it's not that stuff. It's literally common sense. What's the goal? Let's break it down, right? So most people, I don't know, what do they make, $40,000, $50,000 a year in America right now? A lot of people are unemployed. A lot of people are leveraging credit. A lot of people are in a very different situation. This could literally be one of the greatest wealth transfers that our generation or our nation has ever seen, for that matter. Things are changing. Biotech is coming. Cryptocurrency is coming. The world is becoming more universal and more global than ever before. I mean, the technology is bringing us closer. I mean, you can literally be talking to somebody in Nepal in the next minute, where you could never do that like that a long time ago. So technology, the internet, AI, automation, all these things are coming and you can't stop it, right? So you might as well say, what's the trends? How can I leverage my passions with trends, be in the right location and the right timing, right? So those things would be really important. But let's go back to mindset. $100,000 a year, right, is going to be $273 a day. Okay. Now you could sell a mini course for $297. You can make $297 on YouTube in a day, and you don't even have to do a home run hit. You can have a base hit. So you could have 10 products that sell for $50 a day. That's $500, right? You could sell a cat that just ran out the door. You know what I mean? So you just got to know the numbers. $100,000 a day is $273 a day, right? And that's going to be $11.41 an hour, and that's going to be 19 cents a minute. That's how you make 100 grand, people. And you can be like, wow, only $273 a day or $11.41 an hour. I make more than that in my job. Exactly, but you got to do that for 24 hours, right? So the whole goal here that I teach people, and when I start doing my mentorship and things like that, is break these goals down and find out your why, and let's break these things down into manageable goals that you can actually attain and reach, right? So $100,000, you need to make $273. How do we get to that $273, right? So that's going to be part of the mindset. The other thing is success breeds success. When you've never done something before, it's very intimidating, right? You're going to make a lot of mistakes. So the moment that you get that small win, the moment that you sell your first ebook, or the first moment that you get some AdSense dollars from YouTube, you start saying, oh, wow, I can do this. I'm going to put more energy. I'm going to put more belief into it. And it translates, right? Like, you guys can see my earlier videos. Go to the beginning of my channel, watch some of my older videos and how ridiculously horrible they were and how much better I'm trying to be at every single video. 1% better all the time. Shout out to Sean Cannell out there that taught me that. But that's basically the first thing, is you got to start with your mindset. Now, we have a time issue. Everybody's got the same amount of time in a day. So what I love about credit is it allows you to leverage other people's money, okay? And some of those ways are through a 30-day grace period. When you use your credit card, for example, you have 30 days until you have to pay that bill. How much drop shipping could you do right there? How much beauty supply products could you get and turn and flip? Could you flip houses with that money, right? And once you know how to pull the money off of the credit card, then it's even more so. So if you say, hey, these are the expenses I have, I'm going to keep my actual cash in the bank. I'm going to leverage other people's money. And then when I actually need to pay the bill, I'll do that instead of having to save up all that money. That'd take a lot of time, people, to save up all of that capital. And no pun intended, but you can literally have capital on tap, right? Just like the business credit card. We'll be doing a review on that soon. I just got approved for $33,000 on that. So you don't even have, what I love about credit cards is it's liquid. There's no docs required for the most part. You can say whatever you make and you're going to get that credit card for the most part if your credit score can back it. There's three things, people, that people get credit for: collateral, credit, and what else do you think it is? Capital, collateral. Put it in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think. I'm going to test you guys out, and it makes you guys put it in the comment. So basically, the 30-day grace period is big. When you also use your credit cards, you get cash back. You're going to be able to get rewards. You're actually going to be able to get money from something that if you paid with a debit card, you're not getting rewards like that. You're not being able to get free flights for your business so that way you can fly when you need to fly to a conference without coming out of the pocket for it, right? You're getting cash back. If you're having a tough month, you can apply that cash back, right? So one thing I love about it is the grace period that you get. You don't get that with a line of credit. With lines of credit, you pay interest the day that you take out that line of credit, or cash advance the first day that you take that out, you start paying interest on that. But with credit cards, you get a 30-day grace period. You literally have 30 days, right? Let's look at this. If there's 12 months in a year, right? 12 divided by 30, we'll say 365 divided by 30 is what? You get 12% of a year with no interest. You literally have 12% of a year to get your purchases done, right? Or to flip your money. It's about knowing what you need to get done, using other people's money to create assets, okay? That's the thing. How can I take other people's money and purchase a home to put a renter in there so that way I'm generating cash flow? Or how can I take somebody else's money and get a house to put that on Airbnb and start getting cash flow, right? Well, you just use somebody else's money to create an asset for you that generates income, but also another asset where you can get a line of credit off that, like a HELOC, right? Or for example, a business. My favorite thing is a business. A business to me is an asset, right? So a business can start creating a credit profile. So now you have two credit profiles, your personal and your business credit. So now you have two whammies in the fire there, right? So you leverage other people's money to help you build a business, right? And you can use your own money to manufacture trade lines. We'll be doing all of this if you want to make sure that you subscribe to this channel. But you can literally do all this stuff. You can create a business, create the trade lines. Now you have a profile that they'll give you more lending than your personal, right? You're getting money coming in. They can give you a credit line based on how much revenue you're bringing into your business. Do you have any real estate in your business? I mean, all types of stuff, stocks and crypto and all of that. And crypto's about to explode, people. I mean, even more so, like crypto.com. I'll be doing some videos on that soon too. Be careful. This is all for entertainment purposes only, of course, right? But the thing is you get the 30-day grace period. You don't have to go apply for a loan. Like you can literally take the money off the credit card whenever you want. I'll teach you how to liquidate it. There's a lot of videos on my channel to teach you how to do that. The cashback, the rewards. And then also, like I said, the 0% interest rate loans or the fixed flex loan. So I just did a video on my channel called How to Get a Guaranteed Loan with No Credit Check. Check out that one. It's the flex loan video, right? So if you have a Citi card, for example, they'll allow you to use your entire credit limit, give you a small interest rate on that, and now you have a loan and you didn't have to get an inquiry, you didn't have to apply for it. They're just leveraging your current credit line. So Citi's great for that. Citi's also great for 0% interest credit cards. So 0% for a year, 18 months, 2 years. So basically these credit cards like US Bank, American Express, they're giving you an interest-free loan for a year to 2 years. Where are you going to get that? Are you going to go to LendingTree, Marcus or Goldman Sachs and say, hey, I want to have an interest-free loan for 2 years. I'll promise to pay it back. They're going to look at you like, all right, bro, beat it. All right, sis, beat it. So credit cards give you the liquidity. They give you the flexibility. They give you the leverage. They give you the rewards. They give you the cash back. They're also generating income if you use them to sell trade lines, to manufacture spend. I'm not going to go over all that type of stuff on this channel today, but there's a lot of ways that you can leverage a credit card. So for example, if you don't have credit and I have a 20-year-old credit card with a $20,000 limit on it and you want to build credit, well, I could say, hey, well, I'll sell you, I'll put you on my credit card for $500 a month. And if you don't think that's a big business, go to Trade Line Supply, go all over the place, and you'll see how big the trade line business is, because even though it's not a primary line of credit, it helps your age of accounts. And your age of accounts is so huge in getting the best rates, the highest limits. And when you're going for funding, you want to make sure that you have a good age of accounts. And if you just start off your credit, there's no way that you can finesse. There's no way that you can finesse age of credits. Shout outs to my boy Herman out there, Herman Dolce. So that he taught me that, and that's so true. So guys, you can make money off your credit cards. Like I said, you can get cash back, you can get rewards, you can get flights, you can manufacture spend, you can sell trade lines, you can get interest-free loans, all this type of stuff, right? So let's get back to the whole thing. How can you leverage that now? So number one, you have to have the right mindset. What do I need to get there? Do I have a part-time job? Do I have a full-time job right now? How much time can I actually dedicate, right? Let's try something else so we can get some success going. Number two is concept. We already went over leveraging other people's money. But here's the thing that I like to tell people. Don't do a side hustle if you're not passionate about it. So if you're not passionate about the side hustle, don't do it. And also do this. Focus on one thing. If you're stuck right now saying, well, I got a drop shipping store and I sell websites, focus on one thing. There's a reason why I'm not so active on every social media platform. There's a reason why these videos are where they're at right now, because I'm focusing on creating so much content. I'm in a certain stage of my business where I'm trying to level it up, right? So don't put the cart before the horse. What am I passionate about? What am I truly passionate about? Do I love cars? Maybe I need to be in the Turo business and do a rental car company. Do I love houses? Do I love fixing things? Maybe I need to be in wholesaling or flipping houses. But don't get into things that you're not passionate about. And that's my own personal opinion, because I don't think you're going to be good at it, right? Like, the reason why I'm on YouTube is because I personally love to talk to people and create content. But some people would hate this, right? They would hate this. They would rather write about the expertise and put a book on Amazon, right? And not to say that you can't do a little bit of everything, but focus on one thing that you're passionate about. And then when you get good at that one thing, then you could say, what is the next thing that aligns with my one thing that I can add to the plate? Case in point, Starbucks and McDonald's. What is Starbucks known for? Coffee. Do you think about their biscuits in the morning, or their little breakfast sandwiches? Sure, you know about them. But they're not known for that. Egg McMuffin would probably be known for that more than that. What do you think about McDonald's? Do you think about the McRib? Or do you think about a cheeseburger and french fries, right? So people are known. There's nothing wrong with being somebody that is not a generalist. Basically, you go to college to major in something, to be specific in one area. And there's nothing wrong to be known for that. I feel like so much of the industry of gurus and everything saying you got to be liked by everybody and you got to be good at everything. That's a complete lie. You never will be liked by everybody, and you won't be good at everything. So take these credit cards, these business credit cards if you can. If you can't do business credit cards, do the personal. 0% credit cards, fixed rate credit cards with loans, if whatever you got to do, but 0% APR on purchases. That's what I want you looking for when you're starting a business or a side hustle. If I need to make $273 a day, how do I get there? What am I passionate about? Okay? How do I get there? What am I passionate about? What am I good at? Do I like to be seen more? Do I like to write? Do I like to talk more and be listened to? What is the number one way you like to consume content? Would you like to give content that way? Would you like to be known on those platforms that way? You have to ask your question. I think self-awareness, like Gary Vee says, is so key. So what do you want to do? How do you get there? What do you need to get there? What cards to match up? And you guys are literally on your way to a 6 to 7 figure business. And there's levels to different things. And I'll be honest with you, and I'm going to close out this video. Give me a like and give me a comment. Let me know why you love credit. Let me know what your side hustle dream is. Let me know what you're working on. I'd love to encourage you guys. As this channel grows, I want this not to just be a plug, but I want it to be a play. I want it to be motivation for your entrepreneurial journey. So let me know what you guys are working on. But credit changed my life, because for the longest time, I was that hamster on a wheel working a 9-to-5 job. Okay? It got to the place where I was literally making $180,000, $190,000 when the pandemic hit. I was so sick and tired of working for somebody else. I was banking credit lines, because you always get credit when you don't need it. That's another tip. And building out lines of credit and getting a personal loan and getting everything ready to step out on my own and make it happen. And YouTube found me, and here I am, right? And I'm making more money than I've ever made before. I'm finding more fulfillment than I've ever had before. I'm getting to know each and every one of you in a way that I've never got to know before. I'm building a community, a platform for people that have been through things that I've been through, where we can all learn and grow together. and it's completely genuine, and it's from a place where my struggle is creating something for other people, right? This isn't just for me, this is for you. And when you're blessed, I'm blessed by it. So the 6 to 7 figures, they automatically happen when you're walking in your purpose and your desire and what you want or feel called to do, and stick with it. Rome's not built overnight. You can have a lot of success if you do things smart and get a mentor and get in a community, things like that. And you can scale quicker, right? And I feel like most startup companies, I think we're about to see more startup companies become 6 to 7 figure businesses in these next couple of years than ever before, because everything's changing. Thoughts are changing, ideologies are changing, technology is advancing at a rapid rate. The way that we do life and business in society is changing. And so whether you're on one side or the other side, it doesn't matter. It's changing, right? So we can buck the trend or we can accept the trend. Credit hasn't gone anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And leverage it and use it now, build it out now, because once you have the business, man, the sky's the limit. You can even get more funding to keep multiplying your success plays, all right? It's not as hard as you think it is. Get involved in the private Facebook group. I'm going to be creating a mentorship in 2022. I'll let you guys know all about it. But right now, I just want to encourage you, leverage credit cards to help build your side business. It's possible. It's completely possible. And I believe in you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Salute.